Ukraine has issued a nationwide air alert just hours after Russia launched a wave of airstrikes. Ukrainian officials say at least 5 people were injured in overnight attacks on Kyiv and at least 4 other cities. Targets include Kharkiv, Kherson, Mykolaiv and Odessa, where a food warehouse was reduced to ashes. The Ukrainian military reports 35 Iranian-made drones entering its airspace and says all of them were destroyed. In the capital, Kyiv, residential buildings were hit and explosions were heard throughout the night. Meanwhile, the commander of Russia's Wagner mercenary group claims Moscow has promised to deliver the weapons he demanded in order to continue the onslaught on eastern Ukraine.
In his speech at Russia's annual Victory Day parade, President Vladimir Putin has tried to portray his country as the victim of the West after his illegal invasion of Ukraine. At a scaled-down version of the ceremony, he referenced the 14-month-old conflict and attempted to draw parallels with historical events, promising victory.
Сегодня цивилизация вновь находится на решающем переломном рубеже. Против нашей Родины вновь развязана настоящая война. Но мы дали отпор международному терроризму, защитим и жителей Донбасса, обеспечим свою безопасность.
Distress and confusion as onlookers struggled to comprehend what happened. CCTV capturing this moment where a speeding Range Rover ran a red light, then ploughed into a line of migrants waiting for a bus in the border town of Brownsville, Texas. The driver was detained by witnesses until police arrived and took him into custody. The driver was uncooperative, providing multiple names to officers. He was charged with reckless driving and a blood sample sent to toxicologists. Authorities investigating whether this crash was intentional. It occurred in front of a homeless shelter, which for months has been housing an influx of migrants.
Israel killed 3 senior Islamic Jihad commanders in airstrikes on Gaza on Tuesday, as well as several civilians, including children. That's according to Palestinian officials, coming as the Israeli military confirmed it launched the operation targeting the Islamic Jihad leadership. The armed group is the second most powerful in the Hamas-ruled, blockaded coastal enclave. Powerful explosions rocked the area for hours as witnesses reported Israeli jets hitting Islamic Jihad shelters in residential areas and sites across the Gaza Strip, including training camps and border posts.
A crowd gathers around the bus that fell from a bridge in Madhya Pradesh's Khargaon. 15 people lost their lives in the incident and 25 were injured. The bus fell from the bridge when it was on its way to Indore. Soon after the bus fell off the bridge, people from nearby areas rushed to the spot. Videos from the site of the accident shows many of the injured lying on the ground and being offered first aid and water. The incident took place at 8:40 a.m. when the bus fell from the bridge on a dry river bed.
In Iran, 2 men have been hanged on convictions of blasphemy. This, according to local authorities on Monday, who alleged that the men insulted the Prophet Muhammad and promoted atheism through online platforms. They were also accused of burning a copy of the Quran. According to Iran Human Rights Group, the country has executed at least 203 prisoners since the start of the year. But executions for blasphemy are rare, as authorities usually opt to reduce sentences.